welcome back if you're joining me for another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! I have in front of me today a limited edition to 3000 Bears Care Bear Hopeful Heart Bear. So she is very sparkly because she is a limited edition and she did come to New Zealand. I know there are others in these series and I know that most people keep them in the box, but to me, I am a person who must touch her toys, and my toys gain their personality the moment that I can cuddle them. And there is also this exclusive to Entertainment Earth Love a Lot bear down here who is also super sparkly. So I grabbed these two to bring up into review because I mean Care Bears are one of my major especially vintage collection. I've shown some of my vintage Care Bears in secondhand hauls and also on Instagram. If you look on Instagram you'll see quite a few photos of them. I'm really excited for this. Who am I going to start off? I'll start off with the little sweetheart first. So I'll put Hopeful Heart just to the back there. So in the box this is of course a Funko Pop down here, Love a Lot. It's exclusive. I believe this is one my friend gave to me. And certainly I've never seen it in New Zealand. I am on the look for Tender Heart. I could not find Tender Heart anywhere. The plain looking ones came to New Zealand and I just couldn't find this guy. I found a ton of Funshine Bear for Astra, but Tender Heart's my baby. I want a Tender Heart. So very easy to open. Just pop it out the top. Oh! And it jumps. I'm sorry, sweetheart, I did not mean to do that, but it just kind of jumped out there. Okay, so we'll put that away. Remember, always recycle your boxes if you're a displayer or a container. Oh my goodness. So Love a Lot Bear is just an absolute sweetheart, and she has been a consistent throughout most of the series. And this one is semi-translucent, and all throughout her plastic is this silver glitter down to her tummy badge here, which is printed actually really well. They didn't just do a red heart and a pink heart. They've actually kept to the design of having pink around the red and then yellow around the pink. I really love little details like that. She's holding her hand up to wave, and she's got a little paw, little pink mark on her forehead. It's really cute. It's kind of, it's not really where it should be, but it's there. They made an attempt. And then look at this. So with Funko Pops, if you've seen my Funko Pops before, I do not collect Funko Pops unless they have special meaning to me. There are so many Funko Pops out there. I know there are people that collect them exclusively. I only get the ones that mean something to me. And this little angel here is just adorable. So I'm really happy to add her to my collection. I love these see-through ones. You know, anything with glitter, anything with sparkles, I just love it. I love it. It's the little girl in me still lives, you know, in that regard. So here we have the beautiful big fluffy Hopeful Heart Bear. Now I believe it was with the 35th anniversary bear. When I took out the, oh gosh, I'll put his name down the bottom here. I did review her on my channel. The tinsel, the sparkle made it very, very hard to be cuddly with it because it is got a weird texture to it where it's almost spiky. So I'm going to see if that's the same sparkle for this one. But then I think it was the 25th anniversary Tender Heart had sparkle, but it was a soft sparkle, so it's a strange one. We'll see which one it is. Down to the bar, of course, we got to the side here Care Bears. We've got the rainbow, because rainbows. Care Bears. Have you seen Care Bear collections? There's actually a Care Bear big group on Facebook, and when you see people's collections, they bring them all down. It honestly is like a rainbow's exploded in the room. So Hopeful Heart Bear. Hopeful Heart has a positive attitude and always looks on the bright side of life. So she is not one of the original Care Bears. I'll put somewhere down here where she was introduced to the line. When I first saw her, I thought she was a variation, speaking quite honestly, of True Heart. And I thought, why did they change True Heart? But then I found out that she was actually Hopeful Heart Bear. Sprinkle effects of glitter for a touch of something extra special. Look at Grumpy down here. Grumpy's face. Like, why am I here? Why are you taking a photo? I never gave permission. Funshine's just smiling here. Just happy to be here. Is that oh my goodness, Melody in the middle. Their colors slightly have changed over some of the bears. So the only Care Bear that has ever been introduced that has really upset me, and I'm sorry if it upsets you with me saying this, is Oopsie Bear. I believe that Oopsie Bear did not have a place in the Care Bear universe. Oopsie Bear to me was like Jar Jar Binks, some sort of unwanted comic relief that just grated on my nerves. So that is the only Care Bear that I actually don't have any bear of, and I will one day. I will pick up a Oopsie Bear, but I just felt that, you know, Care Bears are about getting over our problems and seeing through them and making friends and all this sort of stuff. Not a oh my god, I screwed up again bear. I just thought Oopsie Bear was the most silly thought up toon ever. I don't know if Oopsie is in the new cartoon. I hope not. He drove me insane in the few that I saw of the other one. My kids thought he was hilarious, but that was when they were little. Okay, let's get, we've got 2 ties. Release the hounds! Or in this case, the bears. Or more like the one bear. Come on, darling, go forward. Yes. Oh, we have sprongs on the feet. I want to make sure that doesn't rip her fur. I am just going to cut them and then I poke the sprongs back in. If you're worried about sprongs, because they can quite often cut material, cut them off halfway, poke the rest into the fur, and then you won't have any sort of holes or rips in your... Oh my goodness, that's a really nice piece of cardboard. I might take that to the local kindy to use for their arts and crafts. How cute is she? Look at all that sparkle. Oh my goodness, and the glitter thread used in her tummy embroidery. I hope that shine is coming through. It looks like it's coming through on the camera. I really hope that shine is coming through. Okay, let's bring her up and have a look at her face here. She has this beautiful metallic pink nose, little spray of pink freckles on each side, and look at that smile. Like, that is just a big smile. They've stuck with the tuft of fur at the top rather than in the vintage ones. They used to have the like the nylon-y like hair, then they changed it to a tuft of fur, so she has this light pink fur on top of her head. How does her fur feel? Her fur is actually really good, and there is a semi-metallic feel to where the tinsel is, but it isn't a spiky feel. So I'm really glad, because I think that was one of my complaints on the 35th anniversary bear, was it was very hard to actually give it a hug and actually cuddle it sort of thing, because it just felt so incredibly spiky. You put your hands on it and it was just such a weird feeling. So at the back here we have a little ribbon nook here from where went through to the box. Coming down to here, I'll show her tummy emblem when I turn around. There is the iconic heart on the Care Bear butt. The iconic little heart there, Care Bears. It's always something, if you want to be a Care Bear collector and you're starting to go through the, you know, the car boot sales and stuff like that, having the Care Bear symbol not rubbed off adds value to your bear. Alright, we've got a little fur, and also adding value to your bear is to always look at this. A lot of parents do this, snip, and they just get rid of the tag. This, from what I know, collectors just go crazy to have these two things intact. So Care Bear's here, this is a Head Start bear. Okay, and her little tootsie's at the back. Look at the back of her. Oh my goodness, it's done in metallic on her paw. I'm going to turn it up the right way. Sorry, sweetheart. It's very topsy-turvy, probably giving you a bit of a headache. So we have this little heart paw with these, is it 3 toes? Yep, 3 little embroidered toes. Oh my goodness. Same on the hand, a little metallic heart. How cute is that? I love her. I absolutely love her. So this is the only one of the 3, there was quite a few bears brought out. I've seen some other ones on the collector forums. Now, I didn't think that we were going to get any in New Zealand, but she showed up in July 2019, depending on when this video comes out. She is the only one I've seen come to New Zealand, and there was stacks of them. It's like they sent a truckload of just this bear to New Zealand. And look at that. Look at this. Oh, I love this metallic design. It's so sparkly. And then in between, this is not just a white plain. This is actually a white velvet almost feel to it on this material here. Very, very nice, and super duper excited. 2 more additions to my Care Bear family. Yay! You can just see her carrying this around, can't you? Be like, my teddy bear. I love it. Oh my goodness. All right. If you love Care Bears, what should they do, Hopeful Heart Bear? Very true. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here, and we love to share. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.